Over the last 8 years, I've uploaded over 2,000 YouTube videos, but not on this channel, on a different channel. A channel that I started way back when in 2018. And those videos now, and the ones that I continue to post, generate roughly between £5,000 and £6,000 per year in YouTube advertisement revenue, plus a few thousand more from various sponsors of various types. But the slightly strange thing is, or strange thing for this channel is, the actual profit is zero, or very often slightly below zero. And that's just because I reinvest all the profits on that channel back into making more videos. It's a triathlon style channel, so the event videos are quite expensive to make. But weirdly, I'm seeing a lot of similarities between the mindset I have with that channel and investing. They're basically, in my mind now, the same experiments, just putting a lot of effort and or money into something consistently, hoping that it compounds over time and just seeing where it goes. And that's the idea basically behind this channel as well, which I am calling the Compounding Project. When people hear the word compounding, they normally think about investing. I do too. You put money into the stock market, it grows, hopefully, and then the growth itself, eventually, if compounding takes place, starts generating more than what you're putting in. That's compounding. But over the last few years, I've realized something quite interesting, and that is that compounding doesn't just apply to money. I'm finding that effort compounds in other areas of life as well, and that's actually the whole idea behind this channel. This channel is basically me documenting what happens when you consistently invest money and, importantly, consistently invest effort over a long period of time. So the first and most obvious compounding project in my life and on this channel is investing. I only actually started taking investing seriously in January of 2025. Before that, I'd done various little bits and pieces, but nothing really seriously, and that's when I really started thinking properly about building a portfolio, investing really consistently and relentlessly, thinking and taking action about my long-term financial future, really owning it myself. I'm not trying to be a finance bro on the internet, trading the market or pretending that I know what's going to happen next and trying to get you to pay me to tell you. The goal is pretty simple. That is just to steadily and consistently invest money into the stock market and just let time and compounding do all of the hard work. But as I said, compounding doesn't just show up in investments. I'm also finding compounding shows up in skills and experience. If you consistently work at something over a long period of time, that effort really stacks up. You might get better at things. You might make better decisions in life. You might not, but generally you might do. These things might show up as progress in your career. It might show as financial growth. It might simply show up as like making better quality decisions about your life. Hopefully, it can even show up in things such as you just becoming a better person over time. Small improvements, repeated consistently, eventually compound into something meaningful. So as I said, this finance channel actually isn't my first YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel back in 2018, all centered around triathlon and my journey in the sport. I basically saw a gap, or I thought there was a gap for an average guy documenting his journey in the sport. And I still post regularly on that channel to this day. At the time I started it, it was just a fun way to document training and racing in my day-to-day life. And I guess even now the channel is at 12,000 subscribers. It's had over 4.5 million views, but it still is those things. It's just grown bigger numbers wise. And the early years were slow, like very slow. Low views, I'm talking like no views. Tiny audience, no monetization. I didn't even start getting revenue from the channel until April 2020, so more than 2 years and 200 videos later. And even then, when revenue came, the income was tiny. It was literally pennies per day. But something interesting happened over time. The videos started stacking. The audience slowly and consistently grew, and eventually the channel and the following behind it started to compound. And today that channel generates roughly around £5,000 per year in YouTube ad revenue, plus between £2,000 and £8,000 per year from sponsors, depending on what happens that year. So on paper, that's somewhere between £7 to £13 per year. But the important detail, which I alluded to earlier, the profit from that experiment is basically zero, because I make sure to reinvest pretty much all of that money and sometimes more back into the channel. There's a lot of on costs for that sort of thing. Videographers, editing, equipment. That has been very intentional because my goal for that channel has always been to keep building the channel and to not worry about it making money anytime soon. And when I look at the analytics, I can actually see compounding happening. The early years, as I said, were tiny, but eventually the videos started stacking. And it's only then that I realized something interesting. YouTube behaves quite a lot like investing behaves. You put effort in, you wait, sometimes a long time, and potentially nothing happens for ages, but hopefully, and as I've seen, eventually things start to compound. Now, this finance channel might compound in a slightly different way though. The triathlon channel is very event and vlog based content. So as a race happens, or as a day happens, or as a training session happens, I film that thing, I film that day, I film that event, I post the video. Luckily people watch the video, but then the moment passes and that is it. That content is essentially dead in the water. It doesn't really do anything. Finance content, so I'm looking at now, is very different. So I'm learning. A video about investing or mortgages or buy-to-let might be relevant now, and it'll probably be relevant next week and next year and even 2 or 3 years from now. So there is a chance, I think, that the compounding effect on this style of YouTube channel could be stronger over time than my other channel. Hopefully the videos will be getting views for a long time into the future. But equally, as I have seen in other avenues, there's absolutely no guarantee that it will work at all. Now, this might sound bizarre, but I do actually think of YouTube as a kind of financial investment, not in the traditional sense that I'm looking for a solid return, but every video does become like a digital asset. A video might keep generating views for years and therefore might start generating revenue for years. I'm also very aware though that like past success doesn't mean that I'm going to have future success. Just because my triathlon channel, sort of worked, it doesn't by any means mean this one's going to, especially in the finance space that I am sort of, brand new to a year in. So I'm absolutely not assuming this will work, but what I am assuming is that I am going to be prepared to work to try and stack the odds in my favor. So things such as posting regularly, thinking carefully about topics, spending ages refining scripts and pictures and various things I want to talk about. But the most important thing is that everything on this channel is real, exactly the same as my triathlon channel. Nothing's made up, nothing's exaggerated, nothing's dramatized for clicks. I've come to learn people aren't stupid. If you show them something that's obviously false, they will know it's false. I'd much rather build a genuine following and genuine authenticity by showing I'm true to myself and I have real values. That's what I found works well on the triathlon channel, and I don't really know how to do it any different anyway. So right now then, to give you the full snapshot, this channel is definitely still in the investment phase, if I can call it an investment. I'm uploading 3 videos per week. I'm spending about, don't fall off your chair, £700 a month on editing and other associated costs because I can't do this all myself. I'm doing this meaningfully through my editor. The editor's worked with me for the last few years. He's now working on analysing titles and thumbnails and data in a sort of informal role that we've called a growth partner to the channel. He's been such a big help to me over the last few years on my triathlon channel, literally running around at all hours of the day, up and down mountains and around various events and so on. He's progressed his business throughout that time as well. I want to go on this journey with him. I want to share success if I do have it. So although right now the channel actually costs me money, the initial goal is very simple. It is not to get rich. It's not to try and work towards getting the channel to the point where it pays for a salary or whatever else. It's just so that it pays for itself, so that I can continue documenting my investing journey without it causing me stress or negatively impacting on my main focus of actually actively investing. So when you hear me talk about the compounding project, I'm really talking about 3 things. The first one of those is investing money in the stock market, as I will show you on this channel. The second one is building a YouTube channel, which I guess you'll see if you watch these videos. Thank you very much. And thirdly, just making better financial and general decisions over time. And I know that none of these things are going to work quickly, but I do hope that they will work if I stick with them. So if that's the kind of honest personal finance journey you find interesting to watch, please do feel free to subscribe. At the minute, at the time of recording, the channel is on about 800 subscribers, and once it hits 1,000 subscribers, the channel can be monetized, which as said would be a huge milestone and would sort of start that snowball rolling towards it paying for itself. So I'd be very grateful if you could do that. But I'm preparing myself for the same story as the triathlon channel, that when that happens, it will be very, very slow to start, but that's fine. We're just going to see what compounds from here. And I say we because I think differently to a lot of finance creators on this platform, I'm going to be sharing the progress this channel makes, hopefully, over the coming months. So revenue, sponsors, anything like that comes up, I will share with you what that means. I've done that sort of thing before on my triathlon channel, but to be honest, nobody really cared because it's not about finance, it's about sport. Whereas on a finance channel, I guess you might be more interested in that sort of thing, especially if I'm stood here trying to justify that a YouTube channel is an investment. So thank you very much for watching.